Well, it's the last weekend of winter break for a lot of students, and there's a lot happening around West Michigan for some final activities you can do with your kids. And of course, this morning, Miranda is going to join us live in studio to talk a little bit about some of those great ideas. Thank you so much for coming in again.
Oh, my pleasure. You know, this is that exciting time of year where kids are definitely getting a little stir crazy, and parents are saying, what are we going to do with the kids? So lots of ideas for fun. I'm very excited to report that most of our ski resorts and snowboarding places and tubing places, they're up. They've been making snow. So that's a good option. Another thing to do, our friends at the Urban Institute for Contemporary Art in downtown Grand Rapids have a really cool program going that's happening on Saturday. It's making a time capsule. And I like this because they're inviting families to come down together and say, what are some of the important things that we would put in this time capsule that would kind of say, this is who we are in 2013. So a fun hands-on activity for your kids. That's happening tomorrow. The Grand Rapids Public Museum, for the past 2 weeks, has been doing a very fun activity called the Snowflake Break at the Museum. This is hands-on activity, so if you've been to the museum with your kids, you know there's so much to do that children of all ages will like. They've supersized it with some hands-on activities. They have hot cocoa, my favorite, some snacks, and additional fun just to make it extra special for kids. So another great one to put on the calendar. Or maybe you're saying, man, I wish we could have gone somewhere warm this winter break. Well, you still can. You can head to the Holland Aquatic Center. They have open swim, and they have a little splash zone for little kids. They've got zip lines. They have obstacle courses, and it's 84 degrees inside year-round. So
wow, you can't beat that.
Put that one on the calendar.
Yeah, you don't even have to get in the water to get warm.
No, you can just hang out on the bleachers and watch the kids play and have fun. But I would encourage you to get the suit on and jump in.
Yeah. Another end of the spectrum is ice, right?
Yes, the other one is ice in Holland. If you have not been to this event and you have kids who are fascinated by watching things transform, I would strongly recommend the Holland Ice Sculpting Competition. This thing is so cool. It takes place today and tomorrow. There are going to be anywhere from 20 to 40 gigantic chunks of ice placed on the main street in downtown Holland. Then you hear the chainsaws start ripping, and your kids can watch them transform this giant block of ice into amazing creatures. And it's really great because downtown Holland has those heated sidewalks. So you stand on this heated sidewalk and you can watch the action in front of you. It's a beautiful thing, and again, something that's kind of one of a kind in downtown Holland.
Yeah,
really like that one.
I mean, ice sculptures are a lot of fun, especially for the kids to watch them happen.
And it's
and
fun
you get
to
shop too, so you can't beat that.
That's my secret. I like to do a little shopping on the side. Well, and then if you're still thinking ice, I know you guys have been talking about this on Daybreak, but I think it's so fun for kids that the Harlem Globetrotters are going to come to the new Millennium Park in Portage on Monday, and they are actually going to be playing outdoor basketball on the ice.
I mean, this is the thing that kind of blows my mind. How are they going to be doing this sort of thing? They got some kind of ice pick cleats or something?
I don't know. We were talking about that. And
are they actually going to be wearing skates? Do these guys skate?
Apparently, they're going to be wearing skates. Now, that's asking a lot of a professional athlete, isn't it? I mean, you got to be good on the court. You got to be, you know, good with, you know, basketballs and all those tricks they do. And now we're saying, oh yeah, can you put those skates on and do it on the ice?
I mean, that's kind of wild.
It's going to be a
somebody
lot
falls
of fun.
too. That's a long way to fall for a 6'10" guy. You know?
I kind of want to just see it to believe it. You know, it's one of those things.
Well,
so,
you'll get to. You can watch us on Daybreak on Monday. We're going to be covering this whole thing, and we'll have it later on in later newscasts too.
All right, I'm going to check it out.
It'll be really cool, yeah.
So those are just a few things. You know, I always say, make time for family time, enjoy your kids, and get out there and have some fun together.
Yeah, great ideas. Thank you so much for coming in and talking about some of this stuff, because a lot of kids out there are getting cabin fever.
Absolutely.
A lot of parents are like, please get back to school.
Exactly. Parents are like, when do you start? How quickly is Monday coming?
All right, thank you so much, Miranda.